Shalom, Barakathia Howell, Barakathia Haushai, Barakathia Howell, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and enough respect to the brothers that are out there pushing and spreading the truth, the vocalness of the world. Through the Spirit, I found this article and just want to bring it out. This is really another chess piece that the Most High has put into place, on top of the coronavirus, the whole US-Iran thing, the whole, this whole bullshit peace treaty that Trump got with Israeli and Palestine, causing riots, earthquakes, flooding, the Most High, is really putting things into action, and on top of that, he's putting this chess piece into place. Now, the title of this article is Russia Starts Production of S-400 Missile Defense System for India. All commitments being fulfilled despite U.S. pressure. Okay. Russia has kicked off production for a batch of S-400 missile defense system with India's name on it, bringing a deal reached in 2018 one step closer to fruition despite fevered protests as well as threats from Washington. Well, really, before I go any further, to summarize this whole article, I think even the title says it all. But India, finally got money together, for a deal that they made in 2018 with Russia for the S-400 missile defense system. Okay, and now what? Right here in this quote, it says, in general, all commitments undertaken by the parties, including payments, are being fulfilled. Okay? So now they get, Russia's getting I said Russia. India's getting this missile defense system from Russia. And really, they've been getting, the United States trying their best to deter them, right? But, India doesn't care, A lot of these nations don't care anymore. Because what the scripture says, let me see if I can get it. The scripture says, find it right here. Let the weak say, I am strong. Right, Joel chapter 3 verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares into swords, right? And your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay? See, there was a time when, whenever the United States would say anything, these second world, third world countries, they will fall in line and listen right away. But now they got balls, man. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay? India. Man. But continuing, it says, Concern has began manufacturing the S-400 systems for India, and Russia will deliver the S-400 to India within the time frame stipulated by the contract, said Russian Industry and Trade Minister Denis Mantrov, adding that training centers had already been established in India to prepare operators of the missile system. Okay, not only are they handing it in, they teaching them how to use it. Okay, look, man, look, this horde is great. This horde is gonna come down, man, and all these nations are gonna gather together and burn her with fire. Since Moscow and New Delhi inked a $5.43 billion contract for 5 S-400 units in 2018, Washington has made numerous attempts to scuttle the deal, right? Warning India the move could restrict the country's interoperability with American systems and at times even hinting at economic sanctions. Okay, a senior State Department official told reporters last month that should New Delhi, India, go through with the purchase, there is a risk of applications of sanctions under the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act. Okay, and this thing is basically, it's to keep their allies in check, man. Should their allies make any sort of deal that the United States don't have, like, they put this thing in place so that they can put their allies in check, all right? So it doesn't matter if you need anything, right? Don't go to our enemies for it, which is basically what this whole, sanction act is. And they say that they are willing to implement it, to put it into action, okay? Should India go through with the purchase. Legislation, it's like, I'm trying to look at a specific part of it. Let me see. Right, I'm going to skip down here. Despite the pressure from abroad, India has remained adamant, right? Look up the word adamant. Unshakable, immovable, inflexible, unwavering, okay? What is it? Unyielding, perfect. Let me highlight it right there. I can't highlight it. But unyielding, man. Adamant. They don't care. So India has remained adamant that it be allowed to pursue its military purchases independently, insisting the decisions would not be made by the United States or any other foreign countries. Like the weak say, I am strong. Okay? Now they're saying we are going to do what we want. Okay? The decision would not be made by the United States or any other foreign country. Okay? Now there is more on that. Not much anyway, but look, the Most High is putting things into place, all right? The prophecy is being fulfilled. Gog and Magog is being a guard unto these countries. All right, so with that, look, man, things we don't have. It's almost over. It's really almost over, man, and it's gonna happen in this lifetime. It's not gonna happen 100 years later. You'll be lucky, even if you 20 years later. I don't even see it happening 20 years later. Okay, this place is going down. It has to go down. So I mean, you gotta be on point. You gotta pray. Commit yourself to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and hope that in the day of destruction, you're covered by Yahushai. So I mean, with that, I want to say shalom to the brothers that are listening. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakatah. Shalom.